Good morning. Here's another walk and talk with the church attorney, vacation edition. So how many of you all work out when you're on vacation? I still try to get a workout in at least every other day because I find that when I come back home and I'm in the gym, I'm working with my trainer in my regular routine, things don't go well if I'm not already doing a little something while I'm away. So I also have this commitment to myself to be in a warmer climate. I might go this way so that I'm not hearing the noise of traffic. I try to be in a warmer climate in the 3 coldest months where I live outside of Washington, D.C. So we're here, December. I will be, have a trip planned for January, and now hubby and I are planning something for February, so that's how we do that. Anyway, here's what I want to talk about. This is related to the fact that we've had so many changes in regulations in our current administration, and one of them includes now garnishing, a plan to garnish the wages of individuals with student loans, folks who are behind on their student loans. And let me just say, all glory be to God. My law school loans are paid off, but I want to tell you, everybody who has a loan knows that it's not a game. My parents were gracious enough to let me know early on that they would pay for my undergraduate education, but that law school was on my own, go with God. And so I did that. And like many folks with professional degrees, I had 6 figures of student loan debt. I want to say it was something like let's just say that even after me paying on it every month, I never, I don't even know what the word is. I never defaulted, I guess, on my loans. Paid them every month. And after probably 10 years of doing so, I had $122,000 of debt left. I remember that because I had met my now husband-to-be, and we were in a preparing for marriage class. And as a part of that class, we shared our credit report, any debt that we had. And I was so nervous to tell him about my student loan debt, even though I was making, I think it was like a $750 a month payment at the time. And, I had a good salary, so I did it, but I wanted him to be aware that this is coming into the marriage. So, all that said, I want you as church leaders to be specifically aware right now that garnishments may be increasing. They may be increasing because we're in a higher inflationary environment. We know that past due payments on things like credit card debt are significantly increasing. We know that, as I just shared, the administration has now said they can garnish your wages if you are defaulted on your student loans or past due, I think. So it's important for church leaders and any of those persons on staff with churches to know that how you handle a garnishment. So first of all, what is a garnishment? A garnishment is the outcome of a legal procedure where the court has required proof of payment of a debt, that a debt is outstanding, and that the company to whom that money is due has filed a suit, and they're looking to collect. They're looking to collect on their money. So it's a part of a legal process of collections. And if, in fact, the debt is owed and you have an employer, in this case, we're talking about potentially even a church as the employer would be required, upon proper notification, to garnish your wages. That is to collect from your paycheck before you receive it a determined sum, remit that sum or turn that sum over to the company that you borrowed the money from so that they are getting payments. So it's pretty serious. And it also can really throw off your budget if you're not aware of this. And I've also had churches receive these notifications and not know what to do. And you, as the church, can be in trouble if you don't handle the garnishment properly. So again, I just want to give you that insight of this may be an issue that is increasing over time. And you want to make sure that as a church, you know how to handle it. So number one, a garnishment is a legal collection process. Number two, garnishments are, if proper, are generally enforceable. So number three, if you're an employer and you receive a notice of a garnishment, you want to make sure that you do your due diligence to review it and then ensure that the proper sum is remitted. Now, let me just give you this bonus tip. I have seen situations where one individual may be the subject of multiple garnishments. Most states, as I'm aware, most states that I'm aware of have regulations that garnishments up to X percent of a person's check may be filed. So you're going to need to do the due diligence as a church to ensure that you're not garnishing more than what the law will allow. All right, so I'm at erikacole.com. Join my email list for more insights. We also have regular webinars and opportunities for churches to gain the necessary, trustworthy information that they need, especially in today's world. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and here's to an awesome 2026. God bless. Bye.